When you are at your lowest and when you are down and out, it is okay for a black woman to be there by your side, to go through the trenches with you, to carry you and everyone else on their back. But the minute you get into a place of success and you're thriving, you now have to go and seek the trophy wife because you now can.
Get your money, sis, fuck a hater. Get your money, sis, get your weight up. Make your money move, I ain't mad at you. Yeah, it's all about the cream and getting money, sis. Get your money, sis, fuck a hater.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Cent Tuesdays with Jenny, where you will be getting my unsolicited, unapologetic opinion about what's going on in the world today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time that I post a new video. And you might as well go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up, like right now. And without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. So today, rapper dope boy himself, young Jeezy, just dropped a trailer for a sit down between him and actress Nia Long that is apparently visuals for his new up and coming album or a documentary. Not really sure what it is, but apparently it got my sisters in an uproar. Why, you ask? Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
What was the activation moment of trauma for you?
I was introduced to sex at a very young age.
Like molesting.
Basically.
I don't know about for you, but for me, it is a switch. There's an expiration date on everything.
The same people that told me they was my brothers, now they try to kill me. I mean, my mother had a very toxic relationship.
The hardest thing to do is to walk away from someone that you still love.
Crossed me out, tried to line me up, stole from me. God damn, them niggas did me dirty, man. That's where the imposter syndrome get reversed.
Yeah.
Because it's not me wanting to be like them, it's them wanting to be like me. Going through your trials and tribulations, like, are you okay?
I think I'm exactly where I need to be.
Coming forth and telling my truth is integrity.
God, what happened to integrity?
Real niggas don't cheat.
I kind of understand what you mean when you say that.
I wanted to have a family forever.
Me too. I wanted to get it right.
Get it right.
I think it's really important for black men and black women to have these conversations.
Times when we're at our lowest, and be our sisters. I'm a great man. I'm a great person.
So as we all know, or maybe some of us don't, Nia Long and Jeezy both recently separated, divorced, broken up with their partners. One to infidelity, one we don't quite know what happened, but when a man files for divorce, something is going on. Something ain't right going on. So the two of them had to sit down, and it seems like Jeezy is really being very open and vulnerable about his upbringing. He even touched on being exposed to sex at a very early age, which we all know he was not a willing participant in. And it really seems like it's going to be a great conversation between the two. But something he said just triggered the sisters a little bit. He said that when he is at his lowest, he needs his sisters. And the sisters ain't trying to hear it. Because they feel like, why do we have to have you at your lowest? Why do we need to be there to support you at your lowest? But when you're up, you go and marry a non-sister. Make it make sense, Jeezy. So the ladies are upset. And my question to you is, what do you guys think about what Jeezy had to say? Why do black men often lean on black women when they're down and out, but when they are up and thriving, most of the times they go and get a non-black woman to either marry or to date, to thrive with? But we gotta catch you at your worst. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop my 2 cents in on the situation. I don't want to jump on Jeezy necessarily because I really don't know the full context of what he was saying. It's hard to go off of just a snippet, but let's just run with it. Not so much attacking Jeezy, but let's just talk about some of the black men who do feel this way. It's very frustrating So I could understand why the girlies are upset. For me, when Jeezy married Jeannie Mai, it was a little like, But, you know, Jeannie, she grew up in the Bay. She very much grew up around our culture. But at the end of the day, she is what she is. She's not a black woman. She will never know what it means to be a black woman or a black person. So I always felt like, you know, things that she would say was often inappropriate and insensitive. But again, we don't really know what the reason for their breakup was. Now, outside of Jeannie Mai, I don't recall Jeezy dating outside of his race. So I don't want to say he's one of them who gained success and decided to now, well, I'm going to get a white girl, I'm going to get a Spanish girl, I'm going to get an exotic, I'm going to get anything but black. I don't want to put him in that category because I don't know enough of his dating history to say. But oftentimes, you know, a lot of men are like, why are y'all so bitter when a black man dates outside of their race? It's not that we're bitter. It's not that we're upset. But it's the mentality of when you are at your lowest and when you are down and out, it is okay for a black woman to be there by your side, to go through the trenches with you, to carry you and everyone else on their back. But the minute you get into a place of success and you're thriving, you now have to go and seek the trophy wife because you now can. You can financially afford to be with someone outside of your race or someone who is willing to accept you because of your status, you know? So it is extremely frustrating. Because a lot of times, like, I don't think men get it. Like, black women take a lot. We take a lot of shit. You heard me? Like, a lot, baby. Imagine having to carry everybody on your back. Your kids, your parents, your siblings, your man, or your woman, whoever you dating. Imagine having to constantly carry that load all the time and still expect to be all that you can be as a woman. You are still expected to clean, cook, nurture, nurse, counsel, everything. You are still expected to do your job as a woman while carrying this load on your back. And then the very men that you carry back there can turn around and say, when I'm at my lowest, I need you. But when I'm up, it's on to the next. It's hurtful. It's frustrating. And he didn't say that. I'm not saying that Jeezy said that. But there are a lot of men who think that way. And a lot of men who feel like, oh, I don't deal with black women because y'all so bitter and y'all want to be so independent and y'all too strong-minded and y'all too this. Imagine. Why? Why are so many women angry all the time? Why is so many women frustrated? Why do so many black women try to take on this male role in relationships and in life in general? It's because they are forced into it. You are literally carrying the whole world on your back, and you're still expected to put a smile on your face and be a strong black woman. Imagine how frustrating that would be. You understand? You would be a little angry all the time yourself. Not to mention, you're birthing kids, you're having your period, you're bleeding 7 days a week, your hormones is going nuts, your body is out of whack a good two weeks out of the month. It's a lot. It's a lot. And of course, there's no man on this planet that will ever get it because they're not a woman and they would never be a woman. So, no, I wouldn't expect them to get it, but at the same time, to say, you know, I saw somebody state that women give their best years to toxic men. And that toxic man will turn around and get his life together and give his best years to another woman after he done burnt you out, drove you to your worst, and now he gets to live his best life. It's frustrating and it's hurtful. And this is the mentality that a lot of men have, which is why we have men like the passport bros who travel to find their women out, to find their wives outside of the U.S. because black women in the U.S. are just too much. We're too strong. We're too this. We're too dominant. Too everything. But why? No one wants to talk about why these women are the way that they are. No one wants to talk about that. So, you know, I would hope, I'm interested to hear the rest of the statement outside of when I'm at my lowest, I need my sisters. Because maybe he said something else. But maybe he then realized, you know, being that he's not somebody who often dates outside of his race, from what I know of, maybe he was simply like stating that he now realized, like, I dated outside of my race and it wasn't something that was for me. And I now realize I need my sisters when I'm at my lowest and when I'm at my highest. I don't know. I'm trying to give the man the benefit of the doubt because I don't know what the entire statement was. I don't know what the entire conversation is about. But I would like to think that that was where his mindset was at, and not just when I'm down and out, call on my sisters. When I'm up and popping, go get me an Asian or a white woman or something else that's not black. I don't know. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys get a copy of my books, Inherited Dysfunction Part 1 and 2, in the description down below, the link on Amazon.com. Also, make sure you follow me on all of my social medias, everything also in the descriptions down below. And Jenny is